Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Personal Brand Coaching Corner. I am so happy everybody is joining. Please feel free to drop a hi and where are you connecting from, and tell us how you're feeling today. Throughout the session, feel free to drop any comments, any questions. We'll be taking them at the end of the session. And let me first introduce myself. I am Angelina. I'm a founder of ACIOTA Personal Brand. We help talented professionals to build their personal brand at work. We show them how to build their strong reputations and advance professionally through owning their work. And Personal Brand Coaching Corner is a monthly platform where we invite coaches and experts with real experience. We talk about how to build strong, long-lasting, and authentic personal brand in this ever-changing world. Please stay till the end. We have an amazing offers for you. Only for the participants of this webinar. We will not reveal it anywhere else, so stay tuned. We use as our methodology, we use our personal brand IQ methodology, and we anchor each session into one or two pillars of personal brand. And today we will focus on two of them, on authenticity and self-presentation. Why? Because your personal style starts with knowing who you are. And I am so happy that Rehma is joining me today because she is a modest fashion and cultural stylist who helps women, professional women, not only professionals, to build their authentic wardrobes. Rehma is the author of Self-Investment System, a pioneer in GCC sustainable styling, speaker, and a workshop leader. Rehma, thank you so much for being here. Tell me if I am missing anything about you.
Thank you so much for having me. No, you have put down so well. So, hello everyone. Before we talk and while we walk through any door, what's the first thing people observe is your appearance, behavior, and communication. Each print, pattern, color you wear, it speaks a language of its own. So, why not? We dress up, which aligns the inner self with outer appearance. Hello again, I'm Rehma Mirza, Sustainable Style Consultant, pioneer in GCC to link mental health with your outer appearance and lead workshops. I'm the founder of the Self Investment System, which speaks only about self, aligning yourself, awareness, authenticity, and how to represent yourself. We women wear multiple hats, but we often forget ourselves. So, this talk would be all about ourself and building your own personal style.
Fantastic. I cannot wait to get started. I remember we met a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And we started talking about authenticity because we were in the authenticity workshop. ACIOTA, we were leading a personal brand workshop for Elevate community, and authenticity, we just connected because authenticity, it's in everything that you do, and you can't get, you cannot build your personal brand without having that understanding.
Definitely.
And I think we also spoke about first impressions.
Yeah. Yes.
So I would like to take a step back first and ask you, what is first impression?
First impression is when your mind just starts kicking in without any logic. It starts thinking, it starts to scan you. First impressions first starts scanning you for trust, credibility, coherence. So that's why I always say it's the ABC of styling. A, appearance. It sets the tone. B, behavior. It makes more credibility to come in. Trust factor comes in with your behavior, and communication. It carries your message. So, first impression sets the room to accept the message which you want to convey. Because when you see what's been spoken and how you're behaving is aligned with your appearance, trust comes in way more faster.
I've heard that personal brand is this validation of, okay, do I trust you or do I not trust you? It's this unconscious, subconscious way of.
Subconscious mind, that's why I said logic kicks in. We don't even understand, but subconsciously we start making judgments, we start thinking about. For an example, if you go out, like doctor, I have been to a doctor for my child. The first thing subconsciously I observed in that doctor was the way she was carrying herself. Now, doctors, to be very precise, they have their coat, they don't accessorize themselves. But again, was the coat ironed? How well
Mm.
she groomed? I did have a very good feedback, but I don't know what was the situation she was in. I could see she was not well groomed. And instantly, I got the second thought. Trust factor came in like, do I trust her with my child? She is skilled, definitely, lots of good feedback.
She
But
wouldn't be
her,
there if she didn't study.
yeah, but her appearance subconsciously. So yes, first impressions makes in a deal or it doesn't. So it's win-win situation if you make a good impression. Yes, skill is definitely it comes into account. But the first impression is the first setting stone, the first foundation.
And I think we are so in control of making that good first impression, we don't even realize it, how much we are in control of our personal brand.
And the irony is that in that ABC, first people give priority to communication, then they go in reverse, then behavior, and the last comes is styling. And I have heard from lots of people saying that we don't prepare anything outfit when we were going for presentation or anything, we just pick what comes in our hand. And many a times you might make a wrong choice also in colors, in patterns and prints. And that disconnection, like you randomly picked an outfit, what if it doesn't align with your mood, with your undertone? It will play with your overall aura and energy.
I remember you told me an example of how color actually changed the mood of the room.
Definitely. Black. We take black as a very elegant, sharp color, right? For authority. Just imagine entering into a room painted black. Same color. How would you feel? When you
Mm,
see, have you seen a black rose? It's the rarest of the rare. And if you see a black rose, definitely you would say, like, wow, I'm the first person or the rare person to have a look at it. But the same black color in your outfit and the same black color in an object. Do you wear black lipstick? Do you wear black blush? So colors have energy and they change in their forms with what you are having them. Black jewelry, do you wear that?
I don't personally, but I've seen, yeah, but it really has to match with something else. It.
Yes, yes. So that's what each color you wear, it has an energy, and that energy you bring into the room. If I am dressed completely opposite to my undertone, I will look pale, my energy will change, and that energy will be transformed to the other people who are sitting or listening to me. The whole energy of the room will definitely change.
Yeah, I think it, yeah, also how you feel about it. I I was recently also going through this makeup style for myself, having some thoughts, and I felt like I want to be more approachable. And so I picked some warmer colors, like this new jacket, for example. Um, but it also made it so much easier to shop, I have to say. That if
Yes.
I knew that I wanted to have warmer colors, then I was just going for that.
When you have that clarity, which colors goes well with you and what sort of set of colors you need in your wardrobe. First, have a look at your wardrobe because most of the time, wardrobe is the place where you can do your shopping because we we have a lot of pieces lying over there, not being touched for months and years together. So first, take a step back, shop in your wardrobe. When you find that okay, this color is missing, then have the clarity whether that colors align with your undertone or not. I like red, but my red and your red is completely different. I love red, but definitely the shades are different. What red you can carry with your undertone, I cannot carry with my undertone. Same as whites. I like whites, but the crisp white, my undertone with clash, but your undertone, it goes well. So you need to have that clarity, what colors suits you. And definitely it saves lots of time and money as well.
So let's go back to your self investment system. And it all starts with self awareness. Can you tell us more about it and why did you start with that?
I started because I was never self-aware of my body, my colors. I was dependent on others to validate me, others to give me a choice. Like you can wear this colors, this looks good on you. Because I never had that confidence. And that lack of confidence came because I never had any knowledge about myself, any awareness anything. If you are investing, for example, a gadget, don't you investigate about that? Don't you go back and see reviews before investing? Why not we invest in ourselves with complete awareness? If I skip self awareness and just straight away go and buy any random items, which I was doing, and many of the people do, it does not resonate with your body. Something that looks good on a mannequin will not good look at me because the shape of the mannequin is different and my body shape is different. So, how do I understand the shape of my body? So, you have to take each step back. Then you'll understand the core. So, I need to go back and have self awareness about my body. If certain colors look good on others, why not it's looking good on me? I have to go back again and have the awareness that what tones, what colors, what neutrals suits my undertone. You need to be self aware. Only then you can take the next step. It's all about knowing your body, your mood, your colors.
How to build that self awareness?
Please come to me.
We
About
will
self
send all the links how to get in touch with Rema. Guys, it is amazing. You really should do that.
Thank you. How to build that self awareness is taking that time to know yourself. We women, we individuals, it could be men, women, we wear multiple hats, serving others, filling out of an empty cup to satisfy others as a mom, as a husband, as a wife, everyone. But we don't ever look at ourselves. So you need to take that step back, give yourself importance, acknowledge that yes, your existence does matter to yourself first. You need to have that appreciation, that thankfulness to invest in yourself. Then you start getting self aware.
We were just chatting before this session and we were talking about empathy. You cannot give empathy to others if you don't have empathy for yourself.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. The way you said about love. If you
Yeah, you
can't love
can't give
yourself,
love.
you can't handle love.
Yeah.
So
Um,
be very empathic towards yourself. And that's the least. We never do that. We are just trying to take care of others, filling into different roles. But what about yourself? When you think about yourself, then you will invest in yourself.
and I think when we think about me time, we kind of associate it with I'm going to go and do something for myself. But
Yes.
it's not about I'm going to sit and reflect for myself.
Yes, yes. So, me time should be all about you, definitely your health. Lots of us go for a walk, everything. But what about your dressing? Again, we come back to yourself again. Fine, you're going out, you're making a good body, you're taking care of your health. And then there is always a disconnect when you see somebody in a certain way which you idolize. And then you start to get that feeling like, why not I look like that? That only comes because you have a disconnect with your inner self. If you're self aware about your body, about your colors, you will never ever compare yourself with anybody. You'll be happy the way you are.
Which brings me to the next following step. So, how do we bring it to life? How do we come from self awareness? How do we take it to practice?
First, understand your body shape. First, foundation is understanding your body shape because a lot of ladies don't know their body shape. All the workshops which I give, 98% ladies don't know their body shape. And many a times when I'm giving the workshop, I ask, does anybody know their body shape? I don't even get a single hand up.
I think I
Understand?
do, but I'm not sure if I'm right. That's the
You
problem.
need to know it 100% right, right? So, first, you need to know your body shape. Then, your values. What sort of roles are you playing? Are you a homemaker? Are you working? What sort of roles are you playing? Then, your colors. So, all these are your first foundational steps. And then you get into practice of buying clothes which aligns with your body shape, lifestyle, and your roles. You just don't go randomly and pick anything. You are more conscious.
Well, can you really box somebody in one body shape? Or can
Sorry.
it be can you box somebody into one body shape, or can it be a mix of two?
Usually, sometimes it happens with certain body shape. With my body shape, it did happen. I got two body shapes, but then we found out my exact one body shape. You cannot be a mix of two. You will be a one. But yes, with hormonal changes, with stress, with the postpartum, with evolving changes in our bodies, we tend to gain weight. Then slightly your body shape does change, but your core always remains the same. Your frame, body structure, your bone frame, it remains the same.
Huh. We have one question. I'm gonna just pop it in now because it's right into our current discussion. What kind of body shape methods do you follow?
Body shape methods would come only if you know your body shape. I'm a pear body shape, triangle A. I'm narrower on the top and wider at the bottom. So my method, my styling technique, which all pear shaped people, ladies out there do, we give more volume at our shoulders so that our shoulders and our wide hips, they look in proportion. So there is no specific one rule for all body shapes. Each body shape have their different set of rules.
Thank you so much. Um, so, what about self-expression through your own style? How do we ensure that our style is not a mask or performance? I know we just touched on it, that you have to be self-aware, and then you're not going to look at others for direction. You will be comfortable within you. But when you have this personal style, how do we live with it, so it's not so limiting to us either?
Now, personal style is not a uniform. Personal style is not a set of rules that you have to follow throughout your life. Nothing stays consistent in life. Situation changes, body shape changes, life role changes. But again, when I go back, your foundation never changes. So, personal style is something which you resonate with your core values. You have that base, and then you add on to things. Like, I'll give my example. I like my turban hijab. So, that's my core value. It relates, it's connected to my traditional values. So, I always have my turban hijab style. but I do make some variations. I'm not only stuck to turban hijab style. When I'm having an meeting, informal meeting, then I have a different hijab style. When I'm doing presentations, live webinars, I definitely stick to this hijab style. So my hijabs changes according to the place I'm going. If I am a warm undertone, I love my neutrals, but I always make sure to have something layered with a colored piece. Colored piece again that would align with my undertone. So personal style evolves. Personal style doesn't mean you are always in the same style. You have your core style the same. You keep mix and matching, repeating your style in different ways. This blazer, I would be styling it with different basic colors. So I'm repeating my blazer with my values, with my style, and I'm evolving it. So this is the way you keep using your outfit, one piece more than one. So I always give this 30 by 30 challenge to myself first and my clients and everyone. Style one piece in your wardrobe in 30 different ways and click picture.
Wow, 30 ways.
Yes. So in that way, you're shopping from your wardrobe again. You get creative, and self creativity is one of my pillars of the self investment system. You get creative, and when you get creative, you get to self express yourself more wisely. You know how to express yourself at what time, at which occasion. So everything is interlinked. When you have self awareness, self expression becomes very easy. And this is a ritual practice, it doesn't come at once. You need to keep practicing it.
What do you do with the pieces in your wardrobe that don't longer fit? Not in terms of even maybe they still fit me as I'm in the same shape, but what if I realize they're no longer me? Like my yellow dress, I threw it away.
If you can upcycle it, well and good. Else, please donate it. Please give it another new life with another person, with another personality, with another soul.
I was really angry at that dress for some reason.
No anger. Just let it go. Whenever I'm doing this wardrobe edit with my clients, I always tell them, just let it go. The Frozen song, let it go. It doesn't belong to you, let it go. Donate it. There are lots of people who need that. If you can upcycle it, well and good. If not, let it go. It's meant for someone else, a new life.
And from your experience working with clients, um, do how much percentage wise do they usually get rid of or like upcycle, give away when they do a makeover with you?
80%.
Wow.
Yes, I whatever clients I had, bless them. I have learned a lot from them, a lot from them. There was one instance, this client we had a good conversation for good 2 to 3 hours. When I do my one-on-one, when I go at their place and I just don't go and pick up things and say that this doesn't align with you. There is always an explanation why. I want to make why easier so that your house are very easy to have them. So she had a pile of 50 to 60 clothes lying around for good 25 years. And I said that, what about these pieces? And they were just dumped. She said that I just don't look at them. I don't want to give away. They're just over there. I said, what's the reason? There should be something. What are the memories you have with them? She said that some don't fit me. Some was given by my mom, which I don't like it. My daughter doesn't want to have, and she had a divorce, and she said that my ex-husband gave me. I said, whenever you look at it, what sort of feeling do you get? Is it a connect, or is it a distract? Does it support you? She said that I just don't look at them. I said, this is a chaos. This is something which needs to be out. This is clutter. When you don't resonate with any piece of yours, it's better to donate. And I asked, do you want to upcycle anything? She said no. And she's a person she's a holder. She doesn't give off things. The moment I left, within an hour, I got a picture and I got a message saying that I have donated 2 bag full of these clothes. And it feels so relaxed. She feels way lighter. And then you have that space which is empty.
Yeah.
Your mind is clear. There is no chaos. That's why I say when there is clutter in your wardrobe, it means there's confusion in your styling.
Yes. Do you believe in capsule wardrobe?
Definitely. I religiously follow that.
And what's your approach to a capsule wardrobe? I recently have seen you should name your main pieces, um, type of things. So what's your philosophy about capsule wardrobe?
I have my team. My wardrobe is my team. I'm a leader and they are my supporters. And at a point, they become my anchors. So I have an outfit like basic pieces which grounds me. I have certain colors I wear where I want to make an impact, a strong, sharp impact. I have certain colors which I can, certain outfits which is very easy for me for my transitions. Like I'm having a workshop and then I can just remove it or change and then I go for a coffee with my friends. So that's a very helpful piece for me. Then I have an outfit which is for negotiations, where I want to crack a deal. It's a negotiator. So I have named my 10 outfits. And it helps, trust me, it helps so much because you have a backup, a supporting team in your outfits, and you see each role in them.
Fantastic. I was just thinking about my recent negotiation, and I think I subconsciously picked my clothes for that meeting based on that because I wanted be to feel very confident.
And it's not only in your outfits, the way you accessorize yourself, what sort of lipstick you're wearing, what sort of makeup you're having. Even that adds on a lot.
You recently had a post about accessories. Yes, I remember, and even the face. What kind of shape of the face you have, and kind of
Yeah.
accessories will suit.
So I'm having a post coming up. It's on accessories as well. So I won't give a lot, but accessories plays a huge role. Now I'm having this small chain with something which has a focus on my upper body. If I remove this, there is no point of interest over here. If I'm not wearing my earrings, my hoops, there's no point of interest. The outfit is just blank. And in this way, when you accessorize, you can wear your outfit in multiple ways, repeating it. So next time, if I'm wearing the same blazer, same inner jumpsuit, I'll wear something else with accessories, with my hijab. So if there are non hijabis, they can have scarves with your handbags, with your footwear. You can match with your accessories. The outfit is the same, your shoes and the accessories, your lipstick shade, your makeup.
I want to touch base on something else that we spoke a little bit before we dived into and open up the session about the luxury brands. I really liked your perspective. Could you please share it?
So, a disclaimer, I don't promote brands, but yes, I do get clients who are brand conscious, who want to invest in brands. So I have been there in a very luxury brand, a store, and the moment I entered, I got that treatment like I was the only person over there. They treated me like a queen. And this is a research and a marketing strategy where they create you uh, like you need to book an appointment, you need to wait to go and finally see, like I was in a watch brand, to see that watch which you want to have a look or you want to invest in. So there were stages. I was not directly taken to the counter and showcased. I had to wait, stage one. Then I was taken inside a very beautiful room where I was alone sitting, excellent interiors. I was offered whatever I wanted, coffee, and in a very excellent and The way they were treating me, it was like, yes, I want to spend time over there. Then when I went and I had a look at the watch, the salesperson, he straight away did not ask me which watch do you want to invest in. He said that any occasion. What was the occasion? He had a conversation with me. He gave me that importance, and I felt like I need to stay over there. I need to talk to this salesperson, this gentleman. Then I had a look at the watch. Instantly, I did not make any payment. He did not talk about any payment. He spoke to me. He again made me wait in another room, beautifully decorated. He spoke to me about the history behind that watch. When was it made? What was the story behind that? With small conversation, again back and forth, asking about me, my profession, what am I doing, what did I do in my summer vacation. He gave me complete attention. So when you go to these luxury brands, they give you an experience. You just don't go buy, they go and buy over there. They give you experience of being validated, experience of being heard, time that you have a conversation. I took my watch. When I left, I was like, wow, I need to go back over there. So, this is the marketing strategy. Cut to when you go to different places on any shop, you just go, you buy, and that outfit, that item which you have invested is just an impulse buy, nothing, no story attached to it. You buy, you don't value it anymore, you wear and then keep it aside. But these brands, when you buy them, you always have that experience with you. You value that watch or anything which you have invested, and you keep it as a very precious item with you. So brands sell experience.
Yeah, it's emotions, right?
Yes. And one thing which I learned, because I always like to see the positive side also, when you enter a branded shop, how much time do you take to dress yourself?
Yeah.
You think, you plan, you want to look at the best. But when you're going to any other outlet, any outlet, you just go in your trainers or anything wearing an abaya. So this made me to always think and reflect that whenever you're going outside, you're stepping outside, dress the best for yourself, not for anybody. When you dress yourself with intention, it means you're acknowledging yourself, you're loving yourself, you're giving yourself permission to be praised, validated by yourself.
It's a very uplifting note and so resonating with me, I have to say. Um, I have one more question, and I know we've already started thinking, receiving more questions from the audience. Please keep your questions coming. And I would like to ask about what kind of tips and daily rituals can we do to strengthen this connection between self awareness and self expression?
A ritual of 5 minutes whenever you're dressing up yourself. First, look at that outfit and think support versus distract. Does this outfit first supports my body, my lifestyle, the role I'm going into? Or when I wear this outfit, am I wearing it to prove, to impress? Is there any misalignment? Am I feeling good or am I feeling drained out? That's the first step. And a ritual. Each time you style yourself, you need to take a pause. We don't take a pause. We all are in this hush hush in a rush. But you need to take a pause. And any outfit you pick, two words: support versus distract.
Support versus distract. I'll try that. I have just a small follow-up question. Where is the line between dressing for yourself and dressing to impress?
Dressing for yourself comes when there is self awareness. Dressing to impress comes when there is a disconnect. between your inner self and outer experience and outer appearance which you are giving. So when I dress myself to express the message which I want to give out because I have that self awareness. If I don't have that self awareness and there is misalignment, there is no connection, then definitely I'll be dressing up only to impress. And that and the way you can find out when you come back after dressing yourself from a meeting anywhere, you will feel drained out. Not draining out of the conversation long day because you are drained out with your the way you have styled yourself. Maybe that dress was not comfortable but still you wore it. Those colors were not aligning but still you wore it to be too visible, to be acknowledged. Maybe that makeup, that lipstick shade wasn't your choice out of your inner, but you still wore it somebody to notice you. So this is the difference.
So practically, there is no dress to impress if we are rooted in
Yes.
self-awareness.
Dress to impress only yourself. And that comes when you are self aware.
I've learned so much today, Rema. We have one question from Vivian, and Vivian is going back to taking us back to accessories and is asking, do you have rules you follow about accessories?
Definitely, accessories should be according to your body frame. If you're a curvy body frame, if you have a strong bone structure, then your accessories should be big. Again, big, any part of the body which is having a variation. Now, we use the term variation because it looks professional and it does not hurt anyone. If I say variation is like a part of a body which is bigger in size, it won't look good. So variation over here is something which is a bit bigger. So if there is any variation on the part of your body, make sure your accessory doesn't stop over there. Accessory could be your jewelry, it could be your handbag also. Many a times ladies carry handbags and that handbag stops at the part of the body which is having a variation. Even your dress, make sure your dress doesn't stop at the part of the body where there is a variation, then it would highlight. Coming back to accessories, according to your body frame you'll be wearing accessories. According to your face cut, what sort of face shape you have, your accessories will be in that shape.
Oh, interesting. I never even thought about it. This is fantastic. Um, Tim, do we have any more questions? Please write them in the chat. Otherwise, I would really like to thank Rema for your time. I'm
Thanks.
posting here links on how to get in touch with you. There is your LinkedIn, your website, your Instagram. How else can people get in touch with you?
Through my website, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp.
We have one more question. In international settings, how do you include our culture in our outfit for European women, for example?
Beautiful question. Know your values very strongly. Know what you feel good. I'll again go back to my example because when I deal with hijabi ladies, and we live over here in a multicultural country, and when you're working in corporates, even in schools, anywhere, you have lots of nationalities working together. So you need to understand your traditional values and your boundaries. For a person like me, I avoid wearing sleeveless. That's not something I align with, but I do dress up modern, yes, yet modest. How do I do that? I layer it up with something which looks modern. So in your case, if you have a preference, first you need to understand your traditional values. What are your boundaries? Those are your uh, basic foundational steps, and only then you can build up on that. It could be playing around with colors, it could be playing around with silhouettes, it could be with jewelry, boho style jewelry, if you like that.
Very interesting. Thank you so much for this answer. Um, Thank you so much, everybody. I have one more, as I promised, a fantastic offer, which is only available for 24 hours for the participants of this webinar. We are not posting it anywhere else. You have 50% off on your ACIOTA Personal Brand Report. You can apply this code on our website at the checkout, and 50% off is guaranteed, only 24 hours. Do your assessment, get your report, get your workbook with it, and start building your personal brand today. And on this note, I would like to thank everybody. Rehma, thank you so much again.
So much for having me.
I hope we inspired people today, and I hope we will keep the conversation going. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.